Yes lads, JOEBILINE here, and today we're going over strategy for Team of the Season. So Team of the Season is quite a long promo. It's lasting until June the 4th. June the 5th. 38 days. Let me just pull this back up. Basically, I've recorded the footage on the screen at the moment. I recorded, and then it's not play. I'm not playing this live because I wanted to concentrate. So I recorded the footage on the screen of just the events being played in the background, while I just talked down to you and made sure I was getting the nitty gritty details in. So yeah, because players become tradable. Because obviously the way this is, it's one of those where all the reserves and stuff are tradable now. Starters become tradable once the event ends. So the event ends on June the 4th. Players become tradable after June the 5th. Probably 5th or 6th usually, but they say after just in case they get delayed doing that. And it's working with, you have your main chapter where you collect the Team of the Season vouchers, and then you turn Team of the Season vouchers into Team of the Season points. So you collect one type of currency, which you then turn into the currency of your choosing to spend in the chapters. So for example, at the moment, the first week was community, and then obviously in the other weeks we're going to get what? Premier League, Bundesliga, Serie A, League One, and La Liga. I guess there'll be the 5. Yeah, let me just, so say for example Premier League, Bundesliga, League One, Serie A, La Liga, and then Ultimate comes after. Or does Ultimate come before? I think Ultimate comes after, if I'm working out correctly. But it seems week 5, is there 2 that week? Or is that an error? Either way. Essentially, 8 hours, every 8 hours, you play one skill game that gets you 3 Team of the Season vouchers. You can then play 10 skill games, which is a chance at vouchers or coins. So far, we've had 2 cycles at the time of recording. On my main account, I got 0 on the first cycle, as you'll see from this video. Then on the second cycle, I got 3. On my free-to-play account, I got 2 on the first cycle and 3 on the second cycle. So the drop rate seems varying, but it seems alright. And then you play 1 versus attack match, which is based on overall. There was a bug last night, which meant it wasn't, as you'll see from this video probably, that I got matched up with a 72. However, I played this morning and I got matched up with someone the same overall as me, so they've fixed that now, and they gave everyone 3 vouchers as compensation overnight. But you play 1 versus attack match, every 8 hours you get the 2 vouchers, and you also watch an ad if you've got any ads left to get a voucher. So every 8 hours you're guaranteed 6 vouchers, 1, 3, and 3, 6, but there's a chance at more. It seems on average, I guess, over the course of it, I'm going to assume on average you'll probably end up with an extra 2 vouchers every hours, but we'll base this calculations on not getting any. So every 8 hours you're getting 6 vouchers, which means you're getting 18 vouchers a day. If you're getting at least 18 vouchers a day if you're not missing anything, which over the 39 day event would get you 702 vouchers, which then converted, if you put them all into the plan, if you put them all into 1 league point, that would get you 234 Team of the Season points, and that's if you don't get any extra pulled from the 10 repeatable event, which it seems you will do. It seems the odds are pretty good there. But you're guaranteed at least 234 tokens if you do every event and don't miss any. Obviously there are packs, 2 per schedule, which is going to get you a few more points that way, and vouchers, and they're also included in weekend tournaments, so you can get it through them means. And we don't know, maybe they'll have some SBCs. We know there's going to be a mystery player each week for the Team of the Season that comes, but will there be points included? We don't know. But basing on the minimum of what we do know, 234 guaranteed tokens if you play every event and melt them all down into the same path. The only path we can see at the moment is the community event, but basing on what we can see from the community event, the highest rated one is Hamsik 91 centre mid. There's also Chiellini centre mid, centre back 91, and Oblak 91 goalkeeper. Now, the amount of tokens you need for those, for Hamsik, for the highest one, is 184 tokens. So, and along that way, you'd get 1,380 skill boost, 210k XP, 2.3 million coins, and free 83 or better reserve community players. And the logo, Chiellini, for example, requires 119 tokens. But yeah, the main thing with this, what I think he's great, is that you don't need to spend each week thinking, okay, I can only get them this week or that week. You can wait till the end. Until you see a player that you definitely want and that's who you're going to work for, the best thing to do is just save up your vouchers each week. Save them up, keep them going up until the final week. Because obviously, if the 91, for example, is 119 or 184, depending on which one, I'd imagine we're going to get higher rated cards. Like, I guess if we are getting, well, I imagine we'll get Salah in Premier League. He's already had a 92. Is he going to be 93? Is he going to be a 94? I don't know. Is he going to be higher? I guess it depends. I'd imagine he would be, because he's already had a 92 card and he's Player of the Year. Are you going to need more for that? From what it looks like, getting the 234 guaranteed points, it's probably going to be enough to get anybody. Maybe you may need to get a bit of luck. Plus, we are expected, if you think about it, if you're getting, on average, 2 from the repeatable event every 8 hours, that works out at what? 6 extra a day, which is over 700. Divide 234 by 3. I'm having a right mind blank. 210 divided by 3 would be 70. So that's an extra nearly 300 points if you got 2 on average, for example. So from what it turns out, you'll be able to claim, you should be able to claim at least 1 master, so the highest rated of that week, or 2, maybe like 2 starters, 2 or 3 starters maybe. You can approximately claim 1 master or 1.5 starter players every week. It sounds pretty good, to be honest. And obviously there's all the coins and XP and all the other players along the way, because when you're doing the trade-in for the community points, there's also a chance at like the EFL players. So they're a nice little token extra, so that's cool. But from what I can tell so far and what we can already see, it does actually seem like Team Season is well thought out, and it's all about patience, really. Especially if you're free to play, it's all about patience. Bide your time, see how many tokens you get, then go from there. Even if you see a player you definitely want, maybe still hold out. It may even be worth it more while to you to maybe get 2 players instead. Say it comes to a situation where you could get the player you want, say, let's use Salah for example, or like a Messi or Ronaldo, players who we know are likely going to be high rated. Maybe you could get him, or maybe you've got enough points to get 2 of the players just below them, which you could then in essence sell and maybe get that player you want afterwards, and still have some stuff left over. The best strategy with this is just to play and wait. There's not really much point in rushing it at all, because the tokens can be redeemed and exchanged at any time. None of them are going everywhere, they're just going to add new ones on each week. So yeah, it just seems the best to just wait and play it out. I'll do prediction videos probably, if you want to see those, of what it's looking like the team of the seasons for the other leagues are going to be. So let me know if you want to see them in the comment section below. Who do you have your eyes set on? What are your thoughts on how this team this season is? Do you like it? Do you not like it? But I think for what we've been laid out with and what we can get from this event, it looks like it's going to be pretty successful event. The drop rates seem pretty good for the limited event. Every 8 hours, so it shouldn't interrupt your sleep schedule. I know for the UK it's like 8 PM. Well, obviously 8 PM is the daily reset time. Then it's 4 AM, then lunchtime, so you can play it in the evening, play it when you wake up, and then play it in the afternoon. so it doesn't really interfere for most people. It shouldn't really interfere, and it's only one versus attacker match at least, so that shouldn't take too long to do. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with this, and it's well laid out strategy. Who knows what happens with Ultimate Team of the Season? We'll have to see with that, whatever that is. But do leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new here, come follow me on Twitter at joebilineHD, and I'll see you all later.
But behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.